Guys, what is going on? What is going on? You can see the channel is alive and thriving. Guys, huge appreciation. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching the channel. This was something that I did not know was going to work when I first built the first couple of videos of the code Chronicles. But I am so grateful. So I really am going to just say thank you guys, especially for some of the early people who are still here. I see them still commenting. And I remember in the earliest days, there's comments of like, I'm your 9th subscriber. And I know I'm still really small. Still 500 subscribers is not crazy. But for me, it's pretty big. So guys, thank you. But those new, welcome to Program with Pags. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're live and thriving. So let's fire open the project. What I did last episode, and I wanted to show off what the things I've been working on. It was so weird. The database from MongoDB wasn't working for some reason. But good news, thought about some plans on how to make that a little more robust. Very excited to implement those. I'm going to chat with Chester per usual. He's the guy to go to for those questions. And I am very excited. But the thing I want to show off today is that it's working. Hopefully, it was working earlier today. And I want to show off what we did yesterday. And basically, what I need to do is build those two repos together. I've thought about it. I think I want them all existing in the same repository. I don't want them as separate module things that I need to, manage, keep track of. But this is what we kind of stole from JavaScript Master. You can still see the headline tag up here even. It looks good. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been so pumped about it. I went on a date last night with my girl, and I brought it up probably like 5 times. I'm like, babe, I am so pumped. Even this morning, just could not be more and more hyped to work on this, and it is so exciting. It is so exciting for me. So this is going to be what I've determined as the landing page, where everybody can go in, and employees can now find the employee login. Well, that's going to be the goal. We need to build that, the employee login. And then customers can go down the customer login. And then also we have another thing in the works that I'm not going to fully disclose yet, but the people who want to do that portion of the application can log in for that as well. So here's a bit what it looks like now. I took out a lot of the stuff that just felt like noise or felt like it wasn't additive for just what I wanted. But this is it. So you might have seen a little bit of what's down the barrel there, but I can click on this, and this is how it's going to work on the other repo. Is we click on this, and then you get taken to the team syncer application, the project management or personal management side of the application. So very excited to do it. Let's go ahead and go to the dashboard, see what's working, see what's running today. Boom, folks! Looks like we're up. So I've got my dashboard page. I'm thinking of combining the dashboard and projects page to one. I don't see why they necessarily need to be separate unless I'm going to build a ton of other project-y stuff here, which I might do team members associated to this. So that would be one reason why. But it's really cool. I updated the bug over here that we couldn't delete and update projects here. But you can see notes, tasks, categories, all that stuff gets updated here, depending on the project I'm selecting. And you can see I don't have any active projects, so I can obviously create projects and do that. Application client side error has occurred. Yikes. All right, well, looks like there's a problem there. We won't be doing that. But let me go to the Kanban, which is right here. I need to just get the CRUD functionality in there, which is not the biggest problem. The biggest problem was just getting these tasks and task columns. Someone had reported a very important bug to me that the task columns took forever to update and delete. I figured out the bug, and it is now really quick to update and delete columns. So you can add them very quick. The edge function is the serverless runtime. There was an issue on that. And then your project now is also keeping track of which columns you have too. So this project, has different columns that I can drag to This was working. Oh, there it is. Okay, boom. So now if I go to my first project and see the task over here, I should be able to go back and see the task over there now too. So as well, the columns now, they track order. So if we put to do the front and progress on the back, if I trade to another project and come back, I still see to do on the front and in progress in the back. So it's all that state and data is being stored. I'm keeping track of it all and making sure that the projects are, being monitored that way. So people can literally drag, drop, and I'm storing all that ordering and all that state, which is just fantastic. That was a real fun challenge to do. And I did not know if I was going to be able to do it about 10 episodes ago, but we're here. Another friend of mine, amazing guy at Next.js, he told me about this idea, this notes component. He had one line. He said, what's the thing keeping all of your projects in line? And he's like, it's you. You're the person who's keeping all like, that's the common thread between all of your projects. So you need to have a place where you can write notes. And that's what this bit's about. So this is a notes page on TeamSyncer where, this is my first project. It said test project management solution, design from the ground up, et cetera, et cetera. Here's notes associated with it, just me testing out the notes component. And then I can go to my blockchain project and it's different notes. It should be. Let's just double check real quick. Oh, boom. Okay, so for some reason the cached notes were the blockchain ones first. Maybe I'll have to look into that just every time on land, make sure that they're up to date or something. Maybe it was because I did something like this and then went over here. Not sure. But that is another thing I wanted to fix, just UI, UX wise. If I select a project and if I go to my first project, or let's say the blockchain project, I should be able to go to the Kanban page and it still should be the blockchain project. That's just a tiny thing though. I think it's just storing the URL params or the state of the selected project. Just so when people navigate, they're always looking at the same project that they would anticipate. We still have the about page. You still see the membership stuff. So this is largely built out outside of something that's in the works in the background. We can report issues. So it's largely built out. I think everything's just about done with the exception of a few more Kanban-y tasks things that just need to be updated and edited. But I'm not too concerned at this point. I'm not concerned with the personal management side of the project management solution. I think it's there. I think just need to update the task names, give the users the ability to do that, which is not a problem. It's something that we've done very many times on this Code Chronicles series of just updating text. So not concerned about that. I just need to figure out the project, the task's last status. But that's all kind of stuff that I'll do behind the scenes and stuff. And obviously column titles and things like that. I did add the delete functionality, so I'll show that here. I can add tasks, and then I can delete them. Maybe I should show a little loading thing there too when I click it, similar to how I do it with the column. Yeah, so I'll do that stuff too. But those are tiny things. The biggest thing I want to do is integrate this landing page. Get kind of our colors a little bit more right, or maybe change the colors here to these colors because it just kind of matches a little bit better. But either or, I need them connected. I need them connected somehow. So how I thought about doing it was just building this repository, at least the things that I want out of this one into the task management system. So I think let's shoot for that. So we got the landing page right here. And the other thing is we need employee logins. So building for those things right now, I think is going to be the goal, just to expand the ecosystem, right? Because I'll show you guys what's here's roughly, this is just a watered down version of it, but the customer or the employee side, I want the account executives to be able to look at employees who work, users who work for, or users who've signed up. I don't want to disclose too much more information here, but I do want the employees to be able to look at this and say, okay, these are the users who signed up for this, and maybe here's like their subscription status. Maybe that's something else I can add. User subscription. I forget what I labeled it, but that way, when someone logs into TeamSeeker as an employee, they can see a different view rather than just a what's it called? I forget the word I'm trying to say, but it's just a good tool. It's just a good tool for them. So that's going to be the goal here. Maybe I'll just build that out real quick, and then we'll try to start integrating some of the what's it called? Some of the I'm blanking landing page stuff. So then we'll have a landing page for everyone to pop in. Then they can go to the personal management side or the employee side. And like I said, there's a third thing being worked on right now, but it is going to demand a lot of time. It's not something that's being done quickly. So, but I'm very, 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 very excited for it. And it should be a great, great time. I also have a different view of how I want to build this table. So I'm going to do that real quick as well. Let's see. So I'll say user. Let's see if that pops up here. It should. Where is it? There it is. Boom. User. I'll say email. Maybe I could use a shad CN table right now. That would be ironical, right? User ID. Or I'll say ID and subscription. Okay, and I actually don't want these to be margined at all. I want them all to be touching, and I just want the every other to be a different background color. I think this will be a much cleaner UI and UX. So let me build for that real quick. See how this goes. I want them all to be, oops, should not have deleted all of that, but there we go. Copy it first, and there, boom, boom, boom. And how I'm going to do that is say if the index is even, do one color, and if the index is odd, do the other. So I'll say index modulus 2 equals 0. So that means if the index is even, I want to do this color, and then if it's odd, I want to do this color. I think that'll do it. Let's see. Let's see. And then I need to add next tokens and a few other things for this data, because obviously customers are going to be a lot more perfect. That's exactly what I was envisioning in my brain. I just need one more deal here. So next token wise, I do want it to only show like 10 people. And not only do I want it to show 10 people, I want it to be able to like be scrollable, pagination, right? So I need to build for all that stuff. But that's what I'm doing. I don't want this margin either. What I want is rounded top 80 pixels, I think is roughly what I want. And then I want the last one here as well, the index length to be, see how that's looking a little funky. Maybe not 80 pixels, let's try 30. But I want it to be this like rounded, tabular looking table, and I think that'll do it. So user, and I see a little rounding on the corners there, so I'm gonna take that off. I just want the, I guess technically speaking, this entire table will not be rounded at all, because I'll leave the bottom part to pagination or pagination, however you say that word. And let's see, it won't even have the user ID stuff, but it should. Let's see, did it pop up there? Chunk layout failed. Chunk layout failed, folks. It's not a big deal. That's just static data not being there. But let's see. Let's go. Boom. So that's all I want is just that like, yeah, rounded look. This is coming together exactly as I envisioned it, folks. It's gonna be pretty. It's going to be pretty. Very proud though. I genuinely am. Like the other day, I just had a moment with myself. Like, can't believe I built like this whole journey, the Code Chronicles. It's all documented. Where I was like, man, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. And now we're looking at this. Like, I'm personally, I don't know. I'm a little bit impressed with myself on this one, guys. I didn't know it was going to happen, to be honest. I did not. But here we are. So I'm just going to do the inverse colors. So it starts with the opposite color. And I think that'll roughly do it. Folks. And let's see. Just add a little hover. Say opacity 50, cursor pointer, transition, and now we just need to do the pagination and the next tokens. Those are kind of the bigger deals. I don't really need the user ID here. Really don't, but we'll add it. Really wouldn't want employees seeing it either, but tomato, tomato, at least for the time being. And boom. I think that'll be it. And one more deal. Okay, so let me just close a few of these. I forget the endpoint that I do to, oh no, I need the people page. Nice, guys, nice. Okay, so let me think. The endpoint API users. Love it. Okay, boom, and boom. Let's see. I'm doing rate limiting. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, so get all users. That's awesome. Oh, we use this for the user count. I see. And then I swapped it over to users. Sweet. Okay, so this is awesome. This is what I need to do. I think with the update function as well. Did I build a pagination component? I didn't. Sweet. So this would be a perfect time to do it. I need ChatGPT's help for a little bit of this key token, next token stuff. What a next token is, let me explain because I didn't know about 6 months ago. I didn't know a little bit longer ago actually, but I did not know what a next token was. And what it is basically like from an API. Let's say you have 30,000 customers. You're not going to fetch 30,000 people. It's not a good idea, right? What you want to do is fetch like 30 people. Like on Twitter, there's billions of tweets. You're not going to fetch billions of tweets every time someone logs on Twitter. You're going to fetch 30 tweets associated to that person. And then when they scroll to the bottom of their timeline, you get like the little Twitter scroll wheel, your phone's going to fetch another 30 tweets. And that's what a next token is like saying, okay, no, I've reached the end of the data and I want to go get 30 more tweets. I need 30 more bits of data. But it's not anything more complicated than that. It's just saying, like, let's say we have, right now, I think we're approaching 100 users. So even then, I don't really want to fetch all 100. I want to fetch like 20 or 10. And then when I paginate, or if I scroll down to the bottom of the page, either or, then I want to fetch 10 more. So I don't want it to be this like, huge deal. What I want it to be is just a simple bit of data, like a key, basically a next token is just like a key to say, oh, now it's time to go fetch 10 more. Oh, hey, fire off that function one more time. Go get 10 more users. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all the next token is. So boom. Here's what it is, parse page and page size. So it looks like I need to pass that in on the front end. So let's pass this in. Can you implement the next token here on the front end? Boom. Because all I want to do is, and I'm sure it's going to be one of these little like and limit signs, all that stuff. Limit equals user length. I'm sure it'll be like limit 10. Let's see if that works right now. Then it's just adjusting this and refiring off the request. So, oh, it says page. Page equals page number. Okay, let's see. In-app layout. Guys, it's giving me all the goods. Giving me all the goods right now. So it says do this. And set page. Or fetch users. It should be fetch users, not fetch user, but we'll change that in a moment because I might want to search functionality for a specific user as well. That seems to be a somewhat common thing. Let's say someone reports an issue. Hey, you know, it's user such and such. I had an issue with this thing and I want a refund. Maybe I'm having an issue with the Stripe thing. I need to be on it, guys. I need to have a way to find that person. I do personally, right? I could just go straight to the database and find them. But you know, just good to have that functionality, like a search for specific user type function. It's a good business bit of logic, right? Let's oh, I hate when it's lagging like this. That's so irritating. Like I say, guys, when Team Syncer starts going crazier, I'm going to be purchasing a new laptop. That'll be of the earliest purchases. Of the earliest purchases, I promise. Let's get rid of all these things in the base. I just need to get this functionality working here. Let's see. Chunk layout failed. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so here's our buttons. They're just simple buttons right now. I click them. Nice, there it is. So I can click it and it fetches 10 more users. That's perfect. Nice. Nice, guys. So what it's doing, I guess it's fetching based on the page size. We can adjust it here. So if I want 25 users, I would adjust it here is what it looks like. But I don't want 25 users. I just want 10. That's perfect. So let's start there. I'll start with 10. And let's build out this pagination function. Really, it's just a button. And what it should take is page that it's on and showing roughly the user size, which for us, I guess, is being mounted on the back end, but I could do it on the front end because how is it doing it by page number? It's passing in page number and saying rec.query page size. But if I'm not passing in a page size, I see. Is this how I would do it? Page size. And then I would set page size, I believe, right here, right? Page size, and this is how I could do it from the front end, 25. This way I can keep track of my pagination component, what is going on, right? Let's see if that worked. It did not because I put 25. Rec.query.page size. Is it another question mark or is it an and sign? I forget. Or is it a percent sign? Is this how I would add page? Oh, that is perfect. So there's 25 users. Nice. Nice. The only reason why I did that is just so I can control it from the front end. So I could just show like a little like 10, like you're saying 1 out of 25 users or 26 to 50 users. So that works great. Boom. Set page size. I actually don't want to change that ever. So I'll just take it out. Don't need it. It's just going to be that. So that works great. That works great. Should. There it is. It fetched. It just took a sec to load the project. So that's awesome. I just need to now do a little font awesome like arrow left. Let's see if we get a little help from IntelliSense, which we do. Let's say FA arrow left. FA arrow right. Boom. There we go, folks. And we'll say class name. Background secondary. We could do that one. We got to make these things look good, folks. Good. So say rounded MD shadow. XL, I believe. Active. I don't know why it's still all underlined like that, but boom. There we go. Got ourselves a nice little arrow and a nice little arrow right there. So I also don't want the gap to be that crazy. Don't even need justify between. I really just need a gap of like 4. And this right here is where we're going to do a little math on the page size, right? So this will be like page size. Let's think. So the first one is going to be the page, right? So page times page size, right? And then we want a little dash to be, would it be page plus 1 times page size? I think so. I think it's that simple. Let's say users, right? I think that's it. I think that's our pagination component. Easy peasy, folks. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let's see. Let's see. We just need to add the loading. Boom. Here we go. So 10 to 11 users. Not exactly right, but we'll get that in a sec. And 22. Yeah, it's the right idea, not the right numbers, but right idea. Right idea, not the right numbers. So page size is 10. So it's page, what does page start on? Page 1. Let me think how to programmatically do this math problem real quick. So page. So this definitely needs to be together. So page plus 1. So it'd be 2 times. Laundry is done. So this will be page times page size. So it'll always be that. So same thing. So up to 10. And then I need to figure out this one. This will be page minus 1 times page size, all plus 1, just to offset the 1. And I think that'll be 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. I think that's how that'll work. So let's see. No, that's not what it did. It didn't do that. I thought it would have. I need all this math to do first. that I need this math to happen first before that math. I think that'll hopefully work, but this will be 0 times. I need the plus to happen after the fact. Boom, 1 to 10, there we go. Nice. 11 to 20, perfect. 21 to 30, nice. Guys, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I don't need to refetch though. So that's awesome. That works fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Almost. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. Of course, I need to build a little header and stuff too. In theme of how everything's kind of built. So let me, where do I put half these headers? I don't know. Let's see, Kanban page. Let me steal one of these H1s. Not here. What the shit? What the? Okay, so boom. Guys, where did we put all the headers? Is it here? Is this one of the headers? Let's see. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this kind of looks. Do I need a top nav for the employees page? Is the question. Is the question. There's going to be issues here. Obviously. Obviously. Let's see. Say users on platform or something. I also want that fun little underline thing that we made. Just looks clean. It's elegant. It's crisp. Looks proper, folks. Looks proper. So, but let's see. Let's see how this kind of looks. Users, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so name, email, ID, and for each tier, let's see, background, red 600 divided by 40, and border 2, border red 600. I think I got these backwards. This one needs to be 40 and this one needs to be 20, and padding 2 and rounded full. So I just want a little badge right there. I think we even built a badge component early on. Guys, but this is it. You know what I mean? This is it right here. Little pagination, little next tokens, all this stuff. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. And I'll say loading. It's much bigger than what I wanted for that badge thing, but I'll fix that in a moment. So let's do fetch user. Let's go right here, set loading true, and then at the end of it all, we will set loading to false. It's fine here. Try if else. Will it still pop out here? Will it do that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I am not sure. So how to do this real easy is just wrap this badge in a parent div and just add flex on the parent div. Should handle all the problems there, all the sizing issues. Let's see. It's always so slow, guys. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Boom, flex. Flex. Let's see. Let's see if that handles the issues. Maybe we just want PX. Not all of it. And now we have this loading response as well. So I can also trigger that when I'm doing a next fetch. So right here, boom, set handle click. Can also do it there too. But every time it's fetching the user, I'm pretty sure, right? Set page, yeah, it should fetch the user every time. So this loading should happen every time that this fetch user functions happening. So all I want to do is just show a bit of a loading screen while things are being fetched. So here I'll just say loading, and I'll say loading, and when it is, I'll just put like a spinner there. For right now, we'll just say loading just to show. And I need to also filter this users list by the current page it's on. So that way we're not showing, all the users, but boom, see how it's loading right there? And then it should show loading again. And yeah, so perfect. Nice, guys, nice. This is looking proper. Coming together a bit, obviously needs some tweaks on a few things, but overall, it's coming together. So let's see, margin top. I want to say 8 or 16, one of the two, to give us a little space. And yeah, no, I like it. I think it's the right idea. And I need to show, zoomed out a bunch. Maybe it's too much. Let's see. I really like this opacity 50 thing. Just like, I don't know, makes things look smooth, right? Right, just looks proper. So, let's see what's going on, guys. But yeah, I think from building at least one part of the ecosystem, right? We now have that landing page, at least idea built. I need to connect it all. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to do it on a live recording because it just takes longer versus when I could just get in a flow real quick. But I did want to show, obviously, the progress of what's going on and building this ecosystem behind the scenes as well, this kind of employee portal, if you will. We'll say 1 to 50. Text small or even extra small, right? Let's see. Guys, because I really am trying to build this out as a business. Like, this is not just to be like, oh, it's a cute SaaS app. It's like, no. This is going to be a business. The systems I've built is business-esque. I will put it that way. And the reason is because I realized, being a software engineer, I'm building all this stuff for other people, right? And back in my mind, I'm like, wait a second. Wait a moment. Hold on. Something about this isn't right. If I'm building stuff for these guys, wait a second. Maybe I should be building something for me, So that's where a lot of this ideas and stuff came from. Like, I should probably think of something for myself, and here we are. So, and here we are. So class name. Let's see if this works. Text extra small. I don't want these arrows to be as huge as they are. They're kind of hideous looking. But sweet, guys. And this is what I love about being able to kind of like figure out the backend data. Oh, I need this token idea, this skip and a limit. And then I also need, the front end to look pretty. I love it. It's such a diverse skill set that I get to pull from. And I'm very, very lucky in that regards because, I don't know why. It just sometimes makes sense. Maybe it doesn't at times too, but I'm really grateful that I can build stuff like, oh, this is what I need, this is what I need, this is what I need, and then just kind of figure it out where if I haven't figured out something, I'll just figure it out, you know. So or having the amazing friends and systems that I do around me that I can, you know, like call Chester, ask him really, because he's such a talented engineer. In fact, I actually did 100% learn Next tokens because of Chester. So shout out to you, Chester. Just a ton of stuff, you know. It's pretty awesome. 10 to 20. Maybe I should keep the users bit there. 10 to 20 users. And then I want something else to happen too. Like when I click on a user, I want to go to a page kind of about that user. Maybe, I don't know. I want to build the profile settings page where a user can see kind of their team, who they're a part of. But that's both now. That should be both on the employee side and the consumer side, right? So, you know, their subscription status, if they want to manage stuff, you know, their name, their phone number, things like this. Yeah, so that's fun. That is fun to think about. But I want to, before popping off this, the last thing I want to do is just show the correct data, like the 1 to 10 users, and then the, you know, so on and so forth. And then I'll probably wrap it up there. So what I want to do is users by page, right? Is filter users. Well, hold on. How should I do this? Basically, I want all the users, but I only want to show the part of the array. I also shouldn't refetch every single time I change the page. I really should just, you know, scroll back, scroll forward. And really, you're only fetching forward, but when you scroll back, all that data should be there automatically. But really what I want is to, let's think. I want to show just the indexed part of the array. So I want to show 1 to 10, and then I want to show, you know, so on and so forth, 11 to 20. So I think what I want to do is slice and just take this logic for the first bit, and then take this logic for the second bit. And I think that's all I need. Who knows? Who knows, folks? Who knows? Just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, you know, I'm just a guy. Let's see. So boom, I got 1 to 10, 11 to 20, did not work. I'm just a guy. I am just a guy. Map does not exist on any. I really thought that would work really well, to be honest, guys. So let me try to put it here, maybe. In my brain, that just worked so perfectly. It was like, yeah, why would that not work? Duh. Of course it's gonna work, you know what I mean? And then you do it, and then it doesn't work, and your brain is, it's like a little car accident, you know, it's doing one of these. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? It's how my brain works. All right, folks, let's see. Come on. 1 to 10. Let's see. Nice. That's what I need. Folks. Let's go. Gosh, that's so awesome. Golly, folks. The car accident in my brain is now going this way. It's making sense. It's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So I'm going to do Justify Center. I would say Text Center, but I'm not going to use text. What I'm going to pop it to is the loading thing. And I believe we have it as a component as base loader. I think base loading is the I think it's the, add import. I thought I added it. Base loading, I believe, is this screen, the syncing screen, which looks amazing, but that's not what we want. We don't want to have that, or maybe we do. I don't know. We could try both. But I think base load is just a little spin wheel, and there it is. There it is. So I'm gonna do padding 4. I should do padding 8 to give it a little more oomph, a little more room. And I don't know. Let's try the base loading actually. Let's see. Let's just see. Break some stuff, you know? So, it needs to update on the DOM real quick. The DOM nodes need to remount, so then our new component can pop on the screen. Let's see. Let's see if it does it. I have no idea what it'll look like. Oh, it's not liking it. It's not liking it. It's not liking it, folks. I don't know why, but so let's just not. Easy peasy. Let's just not. But I think that's pretty solid, at least a good start, you know what I mean, for this employee portal. So every time we fetch now, what's going on there? It shouldn't be. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually wrap this base loader. Excuse me. I'm gonna wrap this base loader in the div, so the div goes away after if loading's not there. It shouldn't be present here. That's like what that gap is. I think it's the padding 8 just kind of existing. But now it shouldn't exist unless it's loading. So let's see. And really it should be the same height as this. Perfect. Look, there it is. There it is, folks. There it is, folks. That is so freaking smooth, guys. That is so freaking smooth. There's me. There's me again. That is so freaking smooth, folks. So it looks like the data is there when I scroll back, but I know it's refetching when it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't refetch. So not a huge deal though. Not a huge deal because again, there shouldn't be really that many fetches on the employee portal side in theory. But it's going to make it seem like there's more employees or users than there is. Because every time I go back, it'll fetch 10 more users. So I should be able to keep going forward, I think. I'm not sure. But I'll iron it out here in behind the scenes, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I think this is pretty awesome. A little Next token and Pagination. Done, folks. Done. It's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So I hope something was picked up here, and I will try to integrate this as well, so that we have, hopefully it'll be like a little employee login. Let me just add a link for that, I guess. Would probably be the next best thing. So on the nav bar, if I go to the constants, actually, constants, boom, and I need to add something to the nav links. Here we are, boom, nav links. Well, it's actually not a nav link. It's going to be next to this button, actually. So this one's go to app, and then I'll have a employee login, and it won't be background pink. It'll just be kind of a subtle employee login, or it could be even just employee, right? But this way, and you guys already know, opacity 50, cursor pointer, all that stuff, and hover, we'll do opacity 100, all that stuff. So boom, should pop up. Oh, there it is. I don't want it way over there though. I want it all bunched together right next to it, so employees can just click right there. But I'll iron out those details in a GIF. I think all it's going to be actually is just wrapping this in a div, and then doing flex with a little gap or something, and that's it. Guys, I'm so bad at that sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm wrapping it up here, and then I'm like, wait a sec, one more, hold on, one more deal, boom, so there, and I'll just take them to the employee portal. So yeah, so that's guys, it's the whole ecosystem is coming together in a hurry. It's coming together in a hurry. So I am very excited, and I just want to express an immense amount of gratitude as well for, again, that channel growth. It has been a lot for me, and to see like 2,000 views in 48 hours, 1,000 views a day is pretty nuts to me, because I remember like literally starting this and being like, if I could get 5 views or 100 views would be just like awesome. And we've grown a little. You can see the chart is going up. If I show the last 90 days or something, we could see kind of some big spikes in growth. With the shorts and the Shad CN videos, there's a lot more on the way. So very excited, and yeah, guys, thank you so much. I like can't believe it. You know, it's pretty surreal to see the quickness of how much stuff is built. It's been exceptional. So I owe that to you guys, and I owe a sense of respect and gratitude and humility too. So thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.